Right, so we have just done the two arms, and now we're at the point where we've got to make two of the legs. So, reading the pattern here, it says legs make two. Using yarn A, create an adjustable slip knot, chain two, and create a magic ring, whichever method you prefer. And then there is the pattern. So, what I'm going to be teaching you in this tutorial is just how to make one of the legs. And then what we're going to do is then in the next tutorial that comes out, we're going to teach you how to connect the legs and make the body. So let's start with how to create your legs. So it is a magic ring of 6. So into your magic ring, you're going to place 6 double crochets. 4, 5, 6. If you don't know any of these stitches, go over on my page. There is stitch tutorials for every different stitch and all of the different techniques. Right, so round 2, it says 2 double crochet increase 6 times. So in every stitch around, you're going to create a increase, okay? Starting in the first one, we're going to do an increase. And now this is where you use your stitch marker. So into that first stitch that we made, we're going to pop in our stitch marker, close it up, and then we carry the round on as normal. So let's just carry the round on. Okay, so the next part of the pattern, it says 2 double crochet increase 4 times. So we're going to take out that stitch marker. We're then going to put 2 double crochets. We're then going to pop that stitch marker back into the first stitch that we made. And then we're going to complete that round by doing increase and then 2. So 2, increase, 2, increase, 2 double crochets, and then increase into the next stitch. Right, so now we've got something that looks a little bit like this. Right, so the next part of the pattern, it says round 4 to 6, create 1 double crochet all of the way around. So I'm not going to do all of this on camera because it will take a little bit of time. But basically, what you have to do is you have to do 3 rounds of just double crochet all the way around, okay? So this is a nice, simple little part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward this. Well, not fast forward. I'll speed it up so that you're not watching me crochet all the way around for 3 rounds. So we're going to speed it up. Okay, so we have done them 3 rounds, and now we're going to do 2 rounds of decrease. So our first round, we're going to be doing 2 double crochets, and then an invisible decrease stitch into the next 2 stitches. 2 double crochets, and then the invisible decrease, and we're going to do that 4 times. So that's 2, then 3, and then 4. Okay, and then the next round of decrease we're going to be doing is 1 double crochet, and then a decrease, 1 double crochet, and a decrease, 1 double crochet, and a decrease, and then 1 double crochet, and a decrease, okay? Just like that. And that creates the actual foot part, and that's the part that we're going to be stuffing. So then we have 2 rounds of just double crochets. So a nice easy round. There's 8 stitches, so you're going to have to do 8 double crochet all the way round. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to do that again for the second round. And this is creating sort of like the length of the leg for Felix. And then the last 2 double crochets for that round. So this is what we have now. And then what we're going to be doing at this stage is we're going to go and grab our toy stuffing. We're going to grab a little handful amount, and we're going to sort of like roll that up into sort of like a ball. And then at that opening that we have at the minute, we're just going to start to stuff that part of the foot, just like that. You don't want to stuff it so that it's round like that, because we want it still sort of flat. But that's just to add a little bit of weight into the foot. Okay, and now to finish off the foot, you're then going to do 2 double crochet increase into your first stitch. And then we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do that again. So an increase stitch. And then 3 double crochets. And that's round 11. And then for round 12, it's going to be an increase and then 4 double crochets. 3, 4, increase, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then we're going to cast off by slip stitching into the next stitch, chain 1, and then what you're going to need is you're going to need to grab your pair of scissors and then just leave a little bit of a towel and just cut that off like that. So you fasten off your first one, and then your second one you're going to leave on the hook, and then that is where we're going to go on to the next